Welcome viewers back to the Eternal Cylinder. So I waited in here, we picked up some glitter, we got exactly 8 now. And I believe that's enough where, yeah, we can get food storage. We have 8.4, we need 8 here. We're gonna upgrade our food storage to level 4. I think that matches our water storage now? No, water storage is only level 2, okay. Stamina was too expensive at 11, so that, and health, you know, just doesn't seem like health was necessary. Food storage, however, we're always hungry, so let's see if we can't improve that situation. We're furry. There's some interesting looking stuff here, but yeah, we can't grab that. It just seems to be an eye. Okay, where are we at? We want to find some of the trees that let us float. We want to make floating permanent. We also have a way to make the analytical eye thing permanent. So let's spend a little bit of time looking for components for those. Or just new stuff in general. Wow, what is this thing? I wonder if I can throw this and smash it open. Or can we get somebody who understands minerals to process? Wait, I was the one. What do we do with these? That's a interesting question. I don't know. We'll leave it behind for now. We're gonna look for some of those cute little Oculus guys. See if we can eat their eyeballs to steal their powers. Maybe make that permanent. You know what? We do have a way to track these. So... Wait. I thought we could track these in here. Where did we track them? Wasn't it in the compendium? Maybe we actually have to have someone with third eye and we don't have it right now for some reason. How did we lose it? Well, you have analytical eyes, so you must have lost it when you got analytical eyes, huh? And nobody has a third eye. That's annoying. I also don't have a trumpet. We're definitely going to need one of those click ball things. Click ball? We're definitely going to need one of these. Or a dead one at the very least. Let's see if we can't grab him. And what happens if we try to smash you against a wall? Nothing, you just bounce. What happens if we put you... Oops. Oops. Nope. Like, guess what we want to do is see what happens if we throw you under one of these guys if they attack us. Oh, there's a few of them here. Yeah, I don't know if we have to try to smash it open, but I'm not sure we know how to do that yet. I guess the third eye, some that we lost, would be the best idea to try to get that back. We do have analytic eyes on you, Tegwall. And there are a few things we haven't figured out yet, like the blue Tongo Groplet, and what else? I think that's about it here. Blue Tongo Groplet. Who'd have thunk? Where's our next tower? Our next tower is around the water. We're going to have to scooch over to the left after passing this water somehow. Yeah, or maybe we can go to the left and start there? That's an option. In either case, I think I'm going to give these minerals to you. Oh. There is danger. That's what that noise means. Okay. Let's take a look at what these things in our inventory actually do right now. So this is a Flitterfluff. This is the spring worm. Spring worm is creature? Yeah. Springworm gives us a water processor. So yeah, that would be nice, but not critical right now. That turns us to meat. This gives us mineral processor. What's this do? The cryopolyp. Cryopolyp. Cryopolyp gives us a better water absorbing trunk. Don't really need that. And this is a mixer, right? A Tongol Groplet organ. Tongol Groplet organ. Yeah, gives us a mixer so we can have an offensive weapon. I think it might be fun to keep that on someone. Especially you, buddy. Who has that? So let's give it to Vahu. Right there. And Vahu, you please eat that, and we'll get you started in producing some ammo. Right? I saw some stuff around here. So far, the only thing that the ammo has really been effective against are those plants. Oh, and we definitely want that guy. That's what we were looking for. Not you, but you. There we go. Okay. So, analytic eyes. Oh, wait. That's not what we needed. Wait, what do we need then? This one. Inflatable body. It doesn't say. That's a aeronaut mesocarp. The inner tissue of the hardened aeronaut filled with a lighter than air gas. Okay. Aeronaut. What do they look like? We don't have one in our compendium. Oh, it's the tree. Right. The tree. We need to find that tree. Looking off in the distance. I'm not really seeing anything. There is something interesting over here, though, that we could probably take advantage of, which is that hunting flyer there. And what does this Oculus guy actually give us, if not the analytical eye? Yeah, that's what it gives us. So that's a different mutation tree. That's why I'm confused. This one over here, we need him plus the glick ball plus glitter. So we have all of these. We just, how do we break these guys open? Let's maybe find those in the compendium and see if it gives us a clue there. Glick balls we found early on. Glick ball, here we go. Encased in a thick translucent membrane filled with a gelatinous material, the larva absorbs nutrients via osmosis and is only capable of controlling its movement by awkwardly exerting pressure on the inside of the membrane with its tongue. That explains it. As such, it makes easy prey for most predators on the savanna, and the survival of the species depends on little more than numbers and luck. Despite this, glickball herds will generally try to defend others of their kind should they be grabbed by a predator or a mischievous trebhum. So no real indication on how to break those open, but it is described as translucent membrane filled with gelatinous material. Okay, so there's got to be a way to smash those open, right? Let's try a few things. Well, one of the things I wanted to try was to just... What's going on with the noise? One of the things I wanted to try was to see how hard, or see what would happen if we got picked up by, by those flyers, and they seemed to want to take us back to the nest. That freaked me out last time, so I wasn't able to grab anything from the top of the nest. We're going to spend a little time trying to do that. And then these are just mushrooms, it looks like. There's the flyer. Let's get his attention. Get close, get his attention. Maybe he'll carry us up to a nest. Wow, these are like the highest mountains we've seen in this place so far, aren't they? Alright, that's... whoa. That sounded like an attack by a flyer. Let's make sure he's following us. Oops, and fall down the hill? No. Let's make sure he's following us and maybe he'll carry us over to one of his nests. Come on, buddy. Line up. Line your attack up. You can get it. Let's get away from this rock. Make it easy for you. Maybe get over here. I think we lost his attention. Oops. Alright, maybe from this side it'll be a little easier. Here he comes. You gonna do it? It takes so much time. There he goes. Okay. Where are you gonna take us? To your nest? Yeah, look at that. Who knows what these things are worth? Drop us off? Thank you, sir. Oof, it did hurt. It did hurt. But... you know what we have is plenty of healing stuff somewhere. Oops. There it is. So we're gonna eat that to heal you up. Great. Alright, and show us what you got. They look like minerals right now. What happens if you spit them out onto something hard? Okay, one of them broke. Who wants to try that? I think you do. Grevip. Alright, and let's see what it is finally. Hopefully something valuable. Extendable eyes allows the Trebhum to extend its eyes higher above its body so it can see much farther. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, but kind of useless. Kind of like a binoculars ability, basically. Okay. So we're still trying to find Glick Ball and a way to smash open the Glick Ball. We have plenty of time in this area. There's doesn't seem to be a time limit on how long the cylinder is going to wait for us to figure things out. The main adversaries here are just the local fauna, who will probably eat us if we let them get too close. Over here we did catch some Glick Ball. Looks like there's 2 left. What is the secret to breaking these guys open? Ooh, well, there's something interesting. Hopefully we have some ammo. Just 1 shot. But I'll take it. Can I please fire? There we go. Oh, not really enough to do anything, was it? Okay, let's collect a little more. Maybe a bunch of these will give us something good. Could also be eating. Oh, you know what we don't have right now is any kind of trumpet weapon to scare that guy off. And we didn't manage to do anything with that Glick Ball. Alright, right now it's just about quantity though. We want a lot more ammo. It's also possible that just like shooting at the Glick Ball with this guy could break them open. That's another thing to try. So we'll do that. We have 1 shot so far. Oh no, we have 5 shots of 1 level, 6 shots of 1 level, and 1 shot of a different type. Alright, I'm gonna head back. And we'll see if we can't smash those plants. Ooh, that guy's attacking the glick walls. Let's take a look and see if we can do the same. Very hard to hit. Can I suck that back up? No. Oof, oof. Where's that coming from? Oh, that was... It must have been a toxic bomb that we shot out. I didn't even realize. Yeah, that glick wall's open. Okay, got him. Oh, gimme. It's Tegwall. You're the one who needs that, right? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't like the sound of that. There we go. We have the ingredients. Let's go turn it on. Give us some permanent good vision. Okay, to turn this on, we're going to go to the mutation tree here. Track this one. It says we need 3 of those little Oculus guys, so we're going to have to spend some time wandering around looking for them. I saw at least a couple more. I don't think that's one. There's one. So maybe one more of those and we're good. And they're really hard to spot because they just look like, there they go. They look like pretty much everything else. Okay, so we have this mutation ingredients here, and we're gonna mix the items. So that gives me something? Gives everybody permanently good eyesight, I think. If I understand how this works. We now have analytical eyes. We're working on inflatable bodies. And for inflatable bodies, I haven't seen either of these things here in this segment, so I think we're gonna have to try to get to the next one. Although we did just spend a bunch of time mixing ingredients to attack these plants, so let's do that and see if there's anything beyond them that might help us. 10 shots. Oof, and some glitter down there. That's going to be worth investigating. Watch out, guys. There's a lot of collateral coming out of those things. All right, this looks interesting. Yikes! Yikes! Watch out. Okay, that's just mushrooms. We've seen these before. And we definitely don't want to go through, but we will pick up a bunch of food. Guess we might as well have you eat the food you're carrying, since it doesn't really help you. And let's hop down here and see if we can't gather up some of this glitter. Oh, and these snoutberry things which catch the end of our trunk on fire. Maybe we'll have somebody hold some of those. Maybe Tegwall should hold those for us. He's got pockets. Also kind of wonder if maybe we're supposed to melt these things? I don't know. Maybe not. I see. They just come off of those and they are melted. Let's get this. That's the important thing. And next step, let's head for the tower. Tower's gonna be that way. Check the map. Okay, the map says go through between the cavern and the water over on the left here. Well, I don't really see a chasm. Or water. I do see the water. Okay. Let's go on top of this. Maybe we'll get a better vantage. There's some scary noises. But I think I see the path. So here we go. I accidentally started it already. Tegwall's in the lead. The cylinder started really close this time. I do want one of those trumpets, but I'm not going to stop to grab it here. Well, we have a ton of stamina this time, don't we? Oh, and we needed it. It is really close. Waddling is not helping. Everybody get in. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. You guys are carrying a lot of good stuff. We're already in the flames. Everybody through. Come on. Come on, everybody. Made it through. Whew, that was a close one. Okay, let's hope it chills out there for a bit. Good. And what's next? So hopefully here we can find stuff to find the trees we need, right? That might be one right over there, in fact. Let's go look at that. Maybe not. Oh, there's definitely something new. That is a frozen Sklaa. Okay. What are we going to do with a frozen Sklaa? So these trees don't have the fruit on them that I was hoping we'd see. Frozen Sklaa. What do we know about frozen Sklaa from our memory? Frozen Sklaa, Algidosaurus horribilis, is a specialist species highly adapted to life in the tundra. It has the ability to form a layer of ice shards around its body which act as a protective and offensive shell. Its ice-covered extremities act as spears with which it can stab its prey. The most unusual characteristic of the frozen Sklaa, however, is that its heart is an external organ and responds very strongly to its environment. At extremely cold temperatures, the creature's heartbeat and movement become very slow, but any source of heat will drastically affect the Sklaa's metabolism, causing it to gradually move faster and become more dangerous. At high temperatures, the creature completely loses control, which is one of several reasons it can only survive in an extremely narrow range of environmental conditions. Okay. So we don't want to get that thing warm, unless there's a reason to. And I don't know, what we're looking for here is just a way forward, really, or more eggs. It doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to get to a tower from here. So this is some kind of puzzle we're going to have to figure out. Frozen Sklaa, huh?
What was this peculiar creature? It did not resemble the servants of the cylinder, but somehow it seemed oddly menacing. And what was that thing pulsating beneath it? A heart? Something in the Trebhum's ancient memories made them apprehensive.
Alright, so we do have these hot things we can throw at it. Which might not be a great idea, but we'll try. Okay,
It looked as if the heart was beating slowly, and the creature was asleep. Could it be that the cold was keeping the creature frozen in this strange slumber?
Could be. Let's arm ourselves. And think about what it might want us to do down here. So the Sklaa, if it follows us, like maybe it's guarding something and we need to get where it is. That's kind of the most likely, I guess. And I'm guessing we need to throw those...
Maybe warming the heart would wake the creature up.
Probably need to throw those hot things at it. Are these edible? Maybe let's give them to someone. Oops, give them to someone who can actually eat things. Oops. There we go. And what happens when you eat those? 8. Okay, yeah, those are reasonable. Over here with whoever this was, Wugo. Who are you? Tegwall. Wuo. Wuo. There's a bunch of minerals here you can process for us. Processing minerals gives us something to spend at the shrines. You know what? We could probably knock those down better with someone who could float. Maybe not. Okay, and then we can spit those out at the processor. Whoa, okay, you're processing. That's fine. Tegwall is doing fine here. Let's look around. What else do we have? So we definitely want to give this guy some warmth. I don't think we want to attack his heart directly. Look at these guys steaming. Look at that, the steam coming out of his eyes. That's cool. Okay. So if we throw this at you, are you gonna get mad at us? Oop, yep, it's getting red. Okay, now he's chasing us. Even though we woke him up. I guess he doesn't like it, really. But we can get pretty far away. So what's the point? Looks like maybe we want to bring it out somewhere.
The warmer it got, the more the monstrous creature seemed to start losing control of its body. That must be its weakness.
Okay, so we're just gonna overheat it. There doesn't really seem to be any place to drag it to. Just want to give it some of these heat stones. There you go. Oops, it ejected that one. Oops, bumped the mic. Can we get it in there and do something? Yeah, we warm that up if it gets close. Maybe we need to put several of them near it. Pulsating heart reacts to higher temperature. Use the stones ignited by the Foosh in this arena to increase its heart rate and defeat it. Yeah, I get it. That's what we're doing. So it's actually got like a little thermometer going up its heart sac there. And we're gonna have to get the Foosh to light more of these stones for us. Maybe we can actually fire them off while they're cold. Uh-oh. How many Trebhum do we lose in this battle? That is the question. And how do we get the Foosh to ignite more of these for us? Okay, they're helping over here. Great. Can I get that last one out of there, please? There we go. Alright, here they come. So these very hot looking ones, we can shoot at it. And watch its temperature rise. It's getting angry. Let's get more of these over to it. I'm not sure how we keep it in one place long enough for it to really heat up. I guess the secret is to just keep throwing them at it. And hope that these bright ones are the ones that are hottest. Yeah, it's getting hotter. Okay, good. It's shaking its head a lot. Ah! Oh, it fell over. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Think we get its heart. That's what we get. Frozen Sklaa heart. Heart of the frozen Sklaa is extremely unusual in that it is an external organ. This strange adaptation is likely the result of the creature's problems with thermoregulation. But whatever advantage it may confer, the adaptation is also a weakness. Exposure to intense heat can prove fatal, so it doesn't actually tell us what that does. Who wants to try it? I think it's you. Grugwimu. Although you picked it up, didn't you? Give it to Grugwimu. Wow, did those guys just rub butts? That was cute. Grugwimu, let's see what the frozen Sklaa heart does for you, buddy. Heals everybody, that's good. Greatly improves a Trebhum's regenerative capabilities. Ew, he's got like a beating heart head now. Okay, well, I don't really see how that helps us. Although, this area just seems kind of like a rest area, honestly, so I'm not going to complain. Plenty of food here. And we are getting a good collection of minerals. So I guess we'll finish these minerals and look for a clue as to what the next step might be here. Don't really need all of them, I guess. Kind of upsets me that I can't get them all, but whatever. It looks like the veil turned blue, and it's not too far to the next tower. Ah, here we go. This would also be nice to get, is a trumpet. You go ahead and grab 2 of those and eat 1. And that way we'll have some defense. Although, maybe spread these around. I guess we'll give them to the cube guy. You don't have a special trunk, do you? No, you just have a way to revive your buddies. Oh, and you're carrying some minerals. Taking a quick look at what everybody has. You're processing. That'll be fine, although you need something else, don't you? Yeah, let's grab some of these. A lot of mushrooms here. A lot of mushrooms and flowers, I guess. Huh. But you only want the mushrooms. Guess we get somebody else to suck up the flowers, huh? Alright. I think we're going to make a break for it from here. So through the mountain pass, bear right, we should reach that tower, no problem. But we're going to do that next time. Thanks so much for watching me play The Eternal Cylinder. This has been Corknut. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye for now.